Hello everyone, this is Vortex259. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance. Last time, the Dark Knight Cecil was stripped of his command of the Red Wings because he dared to question the King of Baron's motives for stealing the Mysidian water crystal. Kain tried to come to Cecil's defense, but the king promptly threw them both out of the throne room after giving them a bomb ring, telling them to take it to the Village of Mist. So, maybe all will be forgiven, and maybe everything will be hunky-dory again if we successfully deliver that ring to that village. Then again, maybe not. We'll just have to see. But we are now free to start exploring the Castle of Baron and talk to some of the inhabitants here, maybe get some clues and information about where to go. Where exactly is this mist anyway? Before we get started though, the game automatically sets Cecil to dash around. So if you like to auto dash, you can just start running around immediately. But if you want to turn it off, you can just go to the config menu and go down to B button dash, press A, and then go over to the right to turn it off. And there you go, you can start walking around at will. Alright, well let's start talking to some of the folks here. We'll start with these soldiers. The soldier says, "I've heard rather disturbing rumors regarding the king lately." Yeah, well I can tell you a few myself. It's best to suppress any disloyal thoughts if you wish to survive these times. Well, if we go off to the east here, we'll find Kain having a visit with a couple of his dragoon subordinates, I guess. Kain says, "What's wrong?" Cecil says, "I'm sorry to have dragged you into this." Kain says, "My actions are my own." Cecil says, "I mastered the dark sword at His Majesty's orders, but it was to protect Baron, not to plunder. Surely the king has his reasons." Cecil says, "I envy you, Kain. I envy the path you chose." Kain says, "I suppose I could have attained a higher rank had I become a Dark Knight. My father, who passed away when I was still young, was a dragoon. I felt that I could keep some sort of connection with him if I became a dragoon as well. I didn't mean to bore you with my stories. Anyway, I don't need your concern. The only thing you should be concerned about is slaying creatures tomorrow. I don't want to be the only one doing his part." Cecil says, "Oh, I will. I'll slay twice as many as you." "That's more like it. We should get some rest. We rise early tomorrow." "I'll see you in the morn." Alright, so we need to find Cecil's room and get some sleep because we got a busy day ahead of us tomorrow. This dragoon says, "Mist Valley is northwest of Baron." That's good to know. "With you and our Master Kain joining forces, nothing will be able to stop you." Well, we hope so. Alright, well let's go to the western side of this room. We'll just use our B button dash here. A couple more soldiers to talk to. "Whatever others may say, I trust the king." Well, at least one person here still trusts the king. His Majesty is acting very strange lately. This one is a little bit more suspicious. Probably with good reason. Well, if we try to go back into the king's throne room, we'll find that there is a soldier blocking the way. "The king is most displeased. He will not see you until you've delivered the bomb ring to the Village of Mist." Oh, okay, well I guess we have no choice but to take the ring to the village. Well, let's go down this set of stairs to the first floor of Castle Baron. This soldier says, "I heard you acquired the crystal from Mysidia." Yeah, acquired. That's a good way to describe it. "I'm on duty, leave me alone." Whatever, dude. Well, we got a couple of stairs we can take. Let's take the right set of stairs first. We'll find ourselves in the White Magic Research Lab. And we've got some white mages in training here. This white mage says, "Rosa became a white mage for you, Cecil, to help you in any way she could. Please don't worry her too much." Rosa sounds like a pretty spectacular white mage. Maybe we'll be meeting her pretty soon. This white mage says, "The king is brimming with vigor these days. I find it somewhat unnatural." And this white mage is currently studying basic white magic. There are 4 levels of cure spells, and they're Cure, Cura, Curaga, and Curaja. So there's a 4th tier of Cure here in Final Fantasy IV. Pretty fitting. Alright, well if we go down this set of stairs, we'll find ourselves in the Black Magic Research Lab. Sleep. Sweet dreams, pal. What? You're not sleepy at all? Well heck, what did I do wrong? Well, maybe you should start working on your elementary black magic there, pal. We're diligently working to develop more spells for actual combat. So you can go raid more innocent towns, huh? And steal their crystals. Basic spells like Fire and Blizzard aren't powerful enough against many monsters. I seem to remember hearing about more potent spells, but yeah, we probably won't be seeing those more potent spells for a while. We're at the beginning of the game, after all. Hey, that looks like some treasure over there. You know, if we talk to this guard, he says you're free to take the items from the storage room to help you with your mission. Hot diggity dang. Press the switch on the wall to open the door. Alright, you don't have to tell me twice. Well, let's press that switch and start looting these treasure chests. First treasure chest is going to contain 480 gil. Secondly, we'll get an ether. And lastly, we'll get a tent. Alright. Always good to get some starting treasure. Well, let's work our way over here to the east side of Castle Baron, see what's over here. Hey, there's a guard standing in front of another wall switch. Baron's sacred treasures rest within these walls. Access to this chamber is forbidden. Oh, come on, man. Be a sport. We want some sacred treasure. That would really help us start our journey. Well, we got a couple of people hard at work over here. This guy says we have to pull another all-nighter today. I'm so tired. Don't tell my boss that I was grousing. I don't think I'll tattle on you. Don't worry. Have you seen Master Sid? He ordered us to service the airships, then just up and disappeared. Oh, their boss is named Sid, huh? Another Sid in a Final Fantasy game. That's unheard of. Well, maybe not. Well, over here there's a soldier standing in front of a door, and he says this tower is off limits. Oh, come on, man, let us in there. What are you hiding in there, Jimmy Hoffa? Well, I guess that's all we can do on this side of Castle Baron, so let's make our way to the other side. We'll just zoom on over to the staircase. Hey, I tell you what, let's sneak out and get the punch on this bomb ring mission. We'll just sneak out and won't even tell Kane. We'll get this mission over with before we know it. All is well, sir. A foreboding air surrounds the castle as of late. Yeah, I bet. Oh man, we can't sneak out. There's guards blocking the way. Nightfall is approaching, sir. Please remain inside the castle. You leave early tomorrow. Please get some rest, sir. Okay. I guess we won't get the upper hand after all. We'll just have to get some rest and leave tomorrow morning. Well, only one more side of the castle to explore, so let's head over to the western side. And as we go down this hallway, we're greeted by the White Mage Rosa, the folks in the White Magic Research Lab were telling us about. She says, Cecil. She's a beauty there, Cecil. Thank goodness you're all right. I was so worried. You left on such short notice. Cecil says, we're fine. I wish I could say the same for the Mysidians we slaughtered. Cecil, I'll visit with you later, okay? Very well. Wow. Looks like you've got good taste in women there, Cecil. Okay, well, we've got a few more buildings we can explore. Let's check this small building out. If we go down this set of stairs, we'll find that it houses the Baron Dungeons. We've locked up the Mysidian mages who opposed us, sir. You can talk to them through the doors. Oh, so apparently they didn't kill those mages. They just locked them up. You won't get away with this, you hear me? Oh, but we will. We will. I do not expect you to spare us, but please return the crystal to Mysidia. Well, you're going to have to take that up with the King of Baron. I've already given it to him. And this black mage says, you idiots don't know anything. The crystal isn't just any old jewel. Well, the crystal must have some special secret then. Alright, well, we're done in here, so only one more place left to go up here. Hey, who's that kooky old man? Hey, it's Sid. Well, 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 look who's back. Rosa was worried sick about you. So I guess this is the airship engineer Sid. We won't tattle on his workers. Don't you ever worry her like that again, you hear? So, how are my airships? I'll bet you and your goons wrecked them up something awful. Hey, what's the matter with you, kiddo? Well, and then Cecil proceeds to tell him the story of what happened. What? The king demoted you? What about the Red Wings? They'll be a mess without you. What's come over the king? He's been acting peculiar. He ordered me to build an airship that he can use to slaughter people. Everyone's worried about his majesty. Anywho, be careful out there. Make short work of that mission and get back safe. Whoa, I have to start heading home or my daughter's gonna kill me. So it looks like the king has ordered Sid to build an airship of destruction, huh? Well, here are all of Cecil's men in this room. This guy's arm's broken, probably from that monster attack. That guy's asleep. And these guys are just drowning themselves in their sorrows. Probably still horrified by their deeds in Mysidia. Alright, well, the last room here is going to take us to the West Tower, and we've got a lady here who says, I've changed your sheets, sir. I hear you're to depart early tomorrow morning. Good night. So this is going to take us up to Cecil's room, so we're going to get some sack time in our next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance, and then we'll rise and go on our mission to Mist. Thank you so much for watching today, everyone. This has been Vortex 259. See you again next time.